Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby and welcome to another brand new show. Yes, it is our Weekend Wonder. Yeah, the Weekend Wonder is here. I'm basically going to be launching this on a Friday for you, and the idea is it is a brilliant deal, sometimes a brand new launch like we've got for you today, that is going to be available at a fantastic price just across the weekend, hence the name. And if you don't get it across the weekend, you'll wonder why you didn't. And basically across the weekend as well, you will see reruns of this. I don't know if you know, I'm sure you do, maybe not. And we do put up a schedule on our socials, but across the weekends now, you're going to be seeing reruns in the slots where we had them previously, but we're doing that on Saturday and on Sunday as well. I think it's the same time that we did them before. So 2 o'clock UK, 4 o'clock UK, so that is 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific, and then 11 a.m. Eastern and 8 a.m. Pacific, reruns on Saturday and then reruns on Sunday. So you've got more crafty content. Check the schedule is what we should say. But of course, you'll be able to watch this show back again across the weekend. And like I say, it's a show where we're going to be giving you the opportunity to get a great deal, or in the case of today, the opportunity to be able to get a brand new launch. And I know already lots of people have taken advantage of this brand new launch because it is a brand new set of classes from the Craftaganza at Home range, which was, I suppose, the precursor to the Craftaganza that we did in the US and in the UK as well. I'll say a few hellos in just a second, but what I will say here is if you do pick up the Craftaganzas today, you will still get the digital tuition with this. I think there was a little bit of confusion earlier on. You do still get that, so you'll get 3 kits which I'll take you through, all the materials, 3 hours worth of classes, and then you get the digital inspiration and the tutorial booklet as well. And if you've got the original Craftaganza at home, the folders that these come in will fit perfectly into that box. If you didn't get the original Craftaganza at home, again, it's no worry, because you can use them as separate classes. Jan's on the socials again today. Jan, is it me and you all day long today? I think it is. Keeping the good ship floating. We've got Johnny in the producer chair for this one. He's bumped Dean out the way. He went like that. He went, "Oi, get out. I want to go. Bosh, I'll do this one." So Dean's back at 5 for Friday Night Live. Oh, and before we say hello and get to the show, talking of new shows, I'm very, very excited about the brand new show which is coming up at 4, Crafty Deal Reveal. It's the first time we're doing it. We've had a quick rehearsal for the show. I think it's going to work, but there's production in the show that you will not believe. You know, you talk about like Hollywood style production you see at the movies. This is beyond that, and so much production. Just before this show, we had to do a rehearsal. So it's going to be amazing. Interactive to the point that you will get to choose what the deal is, and then we will set the price. I say we, producer Johnny, who is playing the banker, will set the price on a deal, and you'll have couple of minutes or so to pick it up before we choose the next one. And we're going to choose individual people on the comments to choose the deal. Which one will you choose? Which one will you leave on the shelf? Oh, the jeopardy. There's 24 boxes to choose from, and I believe there's some really good deals there, but I think there's 1 or 2 exceptional deals, but will you choose them? That's the whole jeopardy of this show, but we're looking forward to it. It is just us, says Jan. Well, the A-team are in the house. Paul Prince ×4 says, hi everybody from South Carolina. Sarah's joined us again. Mary Shaw says hello again to Ben, crew and crafters from Northwest Florida. Jeannie Pressey says hello from Philadelphia. And hello to Mary Beth Doyle, who says good morning everyone from Minnesota. Oh, also just to say, Friday Night Live is back tonight in the usual spot, but it's again just me and you, so I assume I'll be taking you guys on in the game, which tonight is Hangman. Right, so brand new Craftaganza at Home, 17, 18 and 19 the classes, where you get your stamping and heat embossing, your rocker card and your layer flowers classes as well. Individually, so I say individually, you get all 3 of these. $39.99 is your price, or $49.95 if you're shopping in the US. And like I say, if you've got the original Craftaganza at Home box that we did, when was that now? A year and a half ago, something like that. You've got the box with the 10 classes in, and you'll remember when you got it, you were like, oh, this box is quite big for the amount of classes I've got. It's because we're adding more, you see. So if you've got 11, 12, 13, those will be tucked in there. 14, 15, 16, which we've actually got on this show, those are tucked in there. And now you'll be able to tuck in 17, 18, 19 as well. So if you've already got the Craftaganza classes, you'll know how good they are. And you'll also be probably wanting to get these if you haven't yet picked them up. Yeah, a lot of fun. Following along these classes, it was Sarah and Brent on the last ones, and then before that it was Sarah and Leanne, wasn't it, when they did the original ones. Didn't they do one of the shows in their pyjamas or something? Out the big box, yeah, in the pyjamas. But the point is here, you get the tutorials with these classes, you get all of the information that you need, and the opportunity to make a project like we did at Craftaganza Live with each of the sets. But the brilliant thing about these is that you will get tools in here that you can then continue to use after you've used up the kind of consumables within the set. So the first one that you've got in this new bundle, and you get all three of these for that price on screen with the digital tuition as well. So it's fantastic value for money. It's class number 17, which is your heat embossing class. This is the folder that it comes in. Each folder has the little tab on the top, so you know what is in each one. You can keep everything together. You know, if you're making projects as you go, you can pop them into your folder. But class number 17, and that one says heat embossing. So inside your folder, you're going to receive your cardstock, okay? And listen, we realise you've probably got stamping card, we realise you've probably got all sorts of different card and papers and that kind of stuff in your craft room, but we just give you that to get going. Once you've made it once, you will then turn to the stamping card and the other bits and pieces that you have in your craft room. So there's your card that you're going to be working with. You've then got your beautiful stencil as well. So this is going to be the focal point of this particular project. And again, we give you the embossing powders, which I'll just show you in a second, but there's nothing then to stop you using that outside of this set and creating other projects with it, you know, just using some of the elements like the flowers or just using some of the foliage that you've got there, you know, and using it with other inks or using with your glitter paste and all that kind of stuff. It's entirely up to you. But that comes with it. Look after that and that will last you a lifetime. You've then also got in here your laser cut sentiments, lasers, just because this says, so you can pop those out and pop that onto your project. And again, I would keep the waste on this because you're then going to have that just because to stencil through at a later date if you want to use that. I know some people are very, very frugal. Then in this set, you've got your embossing powders. We obviously have done over the years the clear embossing powders. I want to say this is one of the first times we've done a set of coloured embossing powders. I have never seen these colours before, but you've got a beautiful red. You've got like a sort of mustard colour in there, like gold colour, and then you've got that sort of brighter sort of like a dandelion yellow, isn't it really, that you've got in there? But you've got those 3 pots of your embossing powders, 5 grams per pot. That is not a lot of embossing powder. I know what you're saying, there's not a lot in there, but you'll know if you've done heat embossing before, the majority of the powder goes back into the pot after you've used it. Yeah, you use a really small amount. So that 5 grams in each pot will last a very long time. And of course, you need something to have that stick to, and that's where we give you your little Diddy watermark ink pad. Again, I know that the majority of you will probably have embossing powders. The majority of you might have watermark ink pads as well. So when these do run out, you'll have more to turn to. And the project you are going to make is this one here. How super cute is that? So you've got all of that heat embossing detail. Emboss it once, twice. If you want to do like a triple emboss on that, of course you can. And then you've got the just because sentiment that runs across the middle. So that is project number 17, stamping and heat embossing. Now, I've just heard in my ear, before we move on, the US is at a quarter of the stock gone already. It's supposed to last the weekend. America, what are you doing to me? What are you doing? It's got to go. It's got to go. Will it be Sunday? Will it be in this show? Quarter of the stock has already gone. Hi to Stephen Ferguson, who's just dropped in with us. Sarah Thompson in Tennessee. Charlotte Bruce has joined us. Laurie Barnett, legend Laurie, joined us in Gilbert. Pat says, good morning to Ben, Jan, Johnny and everyone from a humid and hot New Jersey, but never too hot, but never hot, but never too hot. My morning coffee. Oh yeah, for coffee. Chrissy from Darlow, my mate Chrissy. Hi Ben and CTV peeps. I bought the Craftaganza at home kit. Thank you. Kelly O'Sullivan says, afternoon Ben and Jan and everyone. Hello. And Hope's joined saying, hi Ben, glad to see you found another home. I watched you on Create and Craft. Hope, have you just found me? Let me know in the comments. I mean, oh, blimey. Well, I left there 7 years ago. 7 years. Spread the word. This is where I am. I've been here for 7 years. Tell everybody. I didn't disappear off the face of the earth. Yes, I came here. Yeah. I had the phone call from Sarah in 2020, and she said, "Yeah, eat man, like Ben, man. Do you want to come and work for me, like?" And that's what I did. So I've been here since. Hope. But thank you. That's great. Tell all the other old Create and Craft friends that that's where I am now. Still doing all the bad dad jokes. Still doing the usual shtick, not really changed. I do a bit more crafting now, which is fun. I'm going to attempt to do a bit of crafting now. I'm going to cut some bits out from one of the other projects, but we'll show you that in a bit. Fred says, community team, a big thank you and kudos to Emma in customer services for her prompt fix to an order mishap. What a great crew. Listen, Emma is brilliant. The team are brilliant. If we do have a mishap, we always do kind of fess up and try and get that sorted very, very quickly. And Fee K is in. Do we get live classes this time for the new Craftaganzas? Yeah, we always have live classes for Craftaganzas. I can't give you the dates of those yet, but you will get the digital tuition as per usual. Right, next up, class number 18. And I've got to say, out of the 3 new ones, this is my favourite. I absolutely love this because you can create the rockiest of rockers. And I'm not talking about Mick Jagger. This is class number 18, rocker card. So again, this is your folder. There's your tab, labelled up so you know what's in there, and then you pop that into your box if you have it. In this set, you are going to receive your cardstock again. And once again, you're going to use that up. You have more cardstock in your craft room, don't you? If you don't, buy some more from us. You are then also going to receive your template. So it's all template based, this, to be able to create the actual little rocker card itself and the sail for your sailboat and the little flag, which I'll show you in just a second. So again, that is all included in there. And once again, look after that, keep that in good nick, and then you'll be able to make these rocker cards forever and a day. You're then going to get your stamps in there as well. So you've got some really cool stamp sentiments in there. Things like sail away, ahoy, let your dreams set sail, seize the day. We love that one, don't we? Seize the day. And also just to say, seize the day. And then you've got the little dies in there too. So those dies are going to be to decorate your boat. So you've got the buoy, you've got the starfish, the anchor, you've got the sea grass in there and the seaweed. So that's all included in that set. This is where the value for money really begins to come through, I think, here. Now, on top of that, you've got your cardstock here. So you've got 6 sheets of cardstock. This is what you're going to use to cut out the accessories. So, your little flags and your, it does look a bit of cheese, your cheese for your burger. You're going to cut out your steering wheel, your ship's wheel. That there, love that one, like that brushed metal in the silver. You're going to use, obviously, to cut out the anchor. But those 6 sheets of cardstock you're going to get in this set. Then on top of that, you've got all this beautiful paper as well. Again, 4 sheets of paper. You can choose to use your own papers if you wish, but you've got that beautiful kind of blue and white diagonal striped design here. You've got your spots and dots. Again, that's used, I'll show you on the little boat in a minute, to create the flag and then the backing for the stamp sentiment. You've got your wooden design there, so that wood texture, which is going to create the kind of bottom of the boat. And then you've also got your beautiful kind of, it's almost like a distressed sort of, well, it looks a little bit underwatery, but I suppose that's your foliage and flowers there, but you can use that for what you wish. 4 sheets you're going to get. And what are you going to create here with your tuition? Well, you are going to create, look at that, the rockiest of rockers. I absolutely love that. What's that? Popeye the Sailor Man, yeah. I did 2 earlier. So Popeye the Sailor Man is... And then I did the Sailor's Hornpipe earlier as well, which is... We timed it earlier on. We got it to rock for 17 seconds earlier. So, yeah, super rocky. Angela says, I'm able to watch one more show prior to going to bed. Shopping done. Oh, my poor craft room. If you watch one more show, please come back at 4. I want as many people as possible to enjoy the new show, Crafty Deal Reveal, because you get to choose the deals. The more you watch, the better the deals that we'll do, is basically how it works. And that's what producer Johnny says, because he's setting the prices in the show. I don't know what's in, I don't know what's in any of the boxes, and I genuinely don't know what prices he's going to do when he rings up in the show. But if you want better prices, you have to watch. That's how it works. The more you love it, the lower we go. So tell everybody. Who was it earlier who came in? Hope, who says, found you at last. Tell all the old crew to come in and watch. There must be a page going somewhere. Where's Ben Moseby gone on Facebook? And he found me now. Here I am. I was here all the time. It's like, where's Wally? No, it is actually, where's Wally? Hi, Ben. I've ordered the Craftaganza kit. Says Carolyn, let the fun begin. Thank you. And Susan Ware is in. Broken Arrow. Good morning. Happy Friday. We're approaching 30% of the weekend wonder gone in the US. I agree with Emma being amazing in customer services, Sarah. She informed me earlier this morning that I could get this kit after HSN cancelled mine. I'm happy. Beyond happy that I just didn't miss out. Thank you, Emma, says Sarah Thompson. So that is kit number 18, which you're also receiving. All of this for that one price, by the way, just to reiterate, it's not $39.99 and then you choose which one you have. You have all of them for that price with the digital tuition as well. And then class number 19, 19, as they say in Germany, is this one here, which is your beautiful layered paper flowers. Tab on that one again so you can pop that straight into your box, and again everything that you need in there to be able to create the project, which is this one here. Beautiful. I suppose with that one as well, as I said a little bit earlier on, you can either go landscape with that, go portrait if you want to as well. It's entirely up to you. But how do you create those flowers, I hear you cry? Well, you have in this set all of your card stock. So this time we do give you some craft card. We also give you your white card in there as well. So you've got everything that you need to be able to create the actual card blank itself, and then all of the mats and layers and bits and pieces that go with it. You'll get your sentiments in there too. So your sentiments are grateful, thank you, and for everything you do. So grateful for everything you do, and thank you for everything you do. And then lastly, I know what you're thinking, well, how do I do this then, Ben? How do I create those beautiful flowers that look a little bit biscuity, as somebody was saying earlier on? Was it Dean that said that? Was that you? Oh yes, Viennese whirls. You do it with these. And can we just appreciate these punches, by the way? I love the colours. It works out at £13 a kit, and when you consider in this particular deal, you've got 2 punches. I mean, what would you normally pay for these? $6.99, $7.99? You're getting a lot of bang for your buck here. And if you have these shapes already, you don't have I think it's the first time we've done them in these sizes. So that one's going to punch you your perfect circles. And this one here is going to punch your perfect hearts for you as well. And then you can see here that these are just multi-punched hearts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I don't know, but 7 or 8 different hearts there, and just folded over and then just layered on top of each other to create that 3D effect of the beautiful layered flowers. Absolutely beautiful. And 3 completely different projects and 3 completely different techniques as well, which I think is great. All of that for $39.99 or $49.95. Let us know if you're getting it. And also, just to say, if you are in the US, we are 30% of the stock of that gone. So very busy for the first weekend wonder. Hi to Evelyn Kiefer, who's joined us saying good morning from a beautiful Colorado. And hello, Ben, says Sandy Cockerfer. She says, hello, team and crafting friends from Florida. Keep the hellos coming through. We would love to hear from you. And do feel free to send in any pictures as well. If you've done any of the Craftaganzas at home and you want to send in any pictures of the projects that you've made, again, we would love to see those on the show. We are going to have a quick little break to remind you about this week's weekly deal. And what is it? Oh, yes, of course it is. It's the nesting dies. So if you haven't yet got these, a 7-piece nesting die selection with 89 dies in. What is the price? Let's find out. This week's weekly deal is the Crafter's Companion 7-piece nesting die set. The set includes all your most useful shapes, including circles and rectangles, allowing you to create and layers, apertures and card blanks with ease. And this week only, you can grab it with over 25% off. The weekly deal on Crafters TV. He's good, that voiceover guy, and he's good. He's good. What am I actually paying for those voiceovers? It's all in the contract. Hello, Evelyn, who's joined us. Any newbies watching for the first time, get in touch and let us know. I'd love to hear from you again, Hope, who's messaged saying, great to see that you found another home. How did you find us, or have you, well, no, you haven't been watching for a while because you're new and you've only seen me here for the first time in 7 years. So I'd love to hear from you. How did you find us? Dawn M's just joined us as well, saying, good morning, everyone. So, I am planning to do a little bit of crafting over that side of the studio in just a bit. Just have a bit of a play with class number 15, because it's one that I've not done. I've done a little bit of, I was messing about before the show, and I'll show you this in just a second, but I've created my own little card for that one. And then I've created my own little flower holder as well, which I did with the template. Looks like a kite, doesn't it? But it's going to hold the little flowers in just a little while. So I did that before the show, because I know that I can take ages doing stuff. But that's one of the classes that you got in the set before this. So we did the original 10 in the box, then we did 11, 12, 13. This next bundle is 14, 15, 16. So again, you don't need to have the original box of 10. It's nice if you've got that, because then you've sampled what this is all about. You'll have had that weekend with Leanne and Sarah back in the day, and you'll have enjoyed all the classes from them. And you'll also have the box as well, which is nice, because these will all fit into the box. If you don't have that box, no problem. You can stash these on your shelf. You can probably buy, your own box to stick these into. It is entirely up to you. But 14, 15, 16 were the classes previous to this. So let me show you through everything that you're going to get here. Class number 14 was this class here. And price is on screen again, same price for the set of 3. You get everything in here to be able to create that beautiful project, which is all done with your liquid pearl drops. We're busy on the viewers, I've just heard, and very, very busy at the tills right now as well. Lots of people checking out and grabbing this. So pearl drops and stencils. What I love about this is that, if you're like me, I think pearl drops and I think, okay, well, pearl drops are for adding, little embellishments here and there. You wouldn't necessarily think about threading or pasting your pearl drops through a stencil. And that's what you do in this class here. And look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. The 3 colours, I think, are uber complementary to each other. And of course, you've got that beautiful finish, that beautiful pearl finish that you're going to achieve with this. Now, again, with this being a kit, we give you your cardstock. You'll have more cardstock when you, of course, want to be able to create, 2, 3, 4 cards out of this set. That, by the way, there is just a little go with these pearl drops to show you how those set. They do set proud. Like the other pearl drops that we have, they do set 3D. So they don't kind of go flat, they do set proud. So you've got your cardstock. You've then also got your stencil. So that's what you're going to be threading, or I keep saying threading, you don't thread pearl paste. That's what you're going to be popping your pearl paste through, or your pearl drops. You're going to get your sentiment in there as well. Your sentiment says, have a beautiful day. And then lastly, the most important part of all of this is your pearl drops. 18ml bottles you get here. You get 3 colours: wisteria, blush pink, blush, and then tea green. Each one of these comes with their own little precision nib there again, so that you can pop this down. Oh, there you go. Nice and easily, and you can have these as big or as small as you want them to be. And as I say, just let these, I'm going to have to do the other 2 now, just let these kind of dry naturally. Oh. And you can see they will self-level for you as well. I mean, you can obviously do this to finish off your projects with, but what you're going to be doing with the tuition that you'll receive with these as well. We obviously did these again as live shows, so you won't get the live tuition, but you'll get the shows, as they were broadcast. You will be shown how to not only use them as beautiful embellishments like that, and you can see how those dry 3D, but you're also going to be shown how to create a beautiful project just like that. So that is class number 14. Class number 15 is the one I'm going to have a little play with, I think, if we get time, over the other side of the studio in just a little bit. This is Class 15, which I think is called 3D Bouquet. Yes, 3D Bouquet. And in here again, everything that you need to create this card here. So that is the card that you're going to be creating from this set. Oh, hello. Everything that you need in there to be able to do it. It is your craft card, and then all of the dies in here too. You also get a little template to be able to create the little holder for the flowers. So there's your craft card. I mean, again, it's up to you. You can obviously use the craft card to make your card base, as has been done here, or you can just use your white card and then use the brown card underneath it as like a mat and layer. It's entirely up to you how you want to do that. Then you're also going to get all of your cardstock here as well. So different colours of cardstock. You get the yellow, green, red. You get your pink in there too. And then you've got your template. This one here is the template that you'll use to create your little holder for your flowers. So it's literally just a case of tracing around it, cut that out, and then those are your fold lines there. So that's what you're going to be doing to create that. And then the little inner piece here, I imagine that little bit that's slotted in there, you're just obviously creating by cutting that out again. So that's all included. And then you've got all your dies in here too. And there's tons of dies. So that one there, of course, is the base die for your flower or flowers. And then you've got this one here, which will kind of go around the top of it to add that depth and dimension. Then you've got this here, which is your stamens. So again, you're going to cut those out in brown probably, pop those into the center. And then you've got all of these leaves and foliage. This here is really cute because that creates a little tag that you can stamp your thinking of you, or, what does the other one say? Thank you on there. So all the stamps, all the dies, all the cardstock, all the templates to be able to create that beautiful project. Ta-da! As producer Johnny's just done. That's what you're going to do. Class number, what was that? 15. Class 15. I'm going to take that with me when I go over the other side because, as I say, we're going to try and have a bit of a play. You guys like it when I have a bit of a craft, don't you? I haven't actually done it for a while. I think last time I crafted, actually, well, I helped Debbie a bit, but last time I crafted on my own was not live on your screens here. It was over at the Glow Church in Newton Aycliffe. I crafted with Green class when we did the... where's that little bit gone? Oh, there it is. We did Debbie's classes, of course, because she wasn't there at the UK Craftaganzas. So we did the dress dies, which are on Shop the Day today, by the way. What was the other one we did? Oh, the Berry Bliss as well. My sample of which is in the box for the shows. I didn't make a big thing of that yesterday at all, did I? No, of course I didn't. Hi, Jean Marie says I've changed jobs, so I can now join in on every show, every day. Yes, Jean Marie. What's the new job? Let us know. And Alex says hi again to Ben, Jan, team and everyone. Watching but knitting as well, so I'm not commenting much. I'm trying to finish my 4th blanket. Oh, well, feel free to send in any pics. Yeah, Johnny just said we could have done with the blanket yesterday because it's freezing. It is warmer today though, isn't it? Which is nice. Class number 16 is the honeycomb paper, and you will know that we launched this week our honeycomb showstopper. So this is rather nice for you to kind of tag on if you've bought the showstopper and you think, oh, I really like the honeycomb collection, I wish I could get some more stuff. You can in this set, because what you're going to be doing with this particular class is creating a project that looks a little bit like that. How super cool is that? Whoop. So you can create the honeycomb balloon on the top, and then you can also pop them inside too. So that is so cool. Gives that effect of opening up, and then you get everything in there that you need to be able to kind of dress it up. Your honeycomb paper is included, so blue and pink is included in here. And remember, as Debbie was telling us the other day, you need to cut this on the landscape, don't you? Don't cut it like that. Because it won't open up properly. It's like that you cut it. And you can get more of the honeycomb paper. If you've already got this and you want to be able to create more, we do have the honeycomb paper as an individual item from our launch the other day. That's your multimedia die. So that one there is going to allow you to create this effect with the honeycomb. And of course, with that being a multimedia die, if you decide that you want to cut out other things with it, of course you can. You've got all your dies in there too. So dies to be able to create your presents and your bows and your streamers. I mean, just tons and tons in there to be able to kind of decorate your card up to look like that. You will get your cardstock as well. So cardstock to make the actual card itself. And then if you want to cut out all of the different elements of the balloons and the strings and the presents, of course, you can do that by building those up with the card, which is included in the set. So that is class number 16. So many options for you. I would say, you know, if you are a bit of an aficionado when it comes to the Craftaganza, you're definitely picking up new sets today. I know in America, certainly you are, because we are very, very busy. Almost a third of a big stock has already gone. It's supposed to last the weekend. If you are fairly new to this, pick one or the other. I mean, it's entirely up to you. I would probably say, if you are new and you like the idea of it, get 14, 15, 16 first. Because I think the stock of that will potentially run out quicker. You can get those done, and then if you want to come back and get the others, we might have stock of that left. But listen, if you like the idea of this, having the opportunity to be able to do these classes in your own time, at your leisure, at home, then jump in and grab. And if the budget allows, $39.99 or $49.95 for 14, 15, 16. Same price for 17, 18, 19. It's entirely up to you how you want to do it, but do shop quickly. Thank you so much for all the comments coming through. Lots of people telling me that they are shopping for the Craftaganzas. And thank you to Jean Marie. She says, I have shopped and ordered my Craftaganza at home. Can't wait to receive it. Good morning, Dawn M. Fred says, I did not need the nesting dies, but I've got them for my classroom at that great price. It is a weekly deal, and actually the nesting dies work out. You buy 5 of the sets, we give you 2 for free. And Jean Marie has just said, I'm a home shopping picker for a supermarket, and I work 4 till 8:15 a.m. 4 a.m. till 8:15 a.m. 8 days a week. So now semi-retired. Thank you for all the lovely messages. I'm going over there because we're going to have a bit of a play for the final sort of 25 minutes or so with class 15. We'll see how that turns out. But whilst I head that way, you guys need to watch this because we're going to give you another one of our fantastic testimonials.
Hi, I'm Charlotte Bruce. I'm from Collierville, Tennessee. I like Crafter's Companion because of this customer service and because they make such excellent product and they always expect it to be the best quality. And I like the customer service. If something goes wrong, and they take care of it. So, but of course I love the TV part too, so that I can get more instruction.
Good to see you. How are you? Thought I'd come over here. The thing is, obviously, I'm with you today on my own now. So I had a bit of time to fill, so I thought I'd have a bit of a play. So send some encouragement. But yeah, we're going to have a play with class number 15. The show's still to come, by the way. So we've got another show coming up at 3, which is a repeat. I think it's Berry Bliss from memory. The craft along with, who did that? Oh, Sheila. Bless Sheila. So yeah, Sheila's doing the craft along in a repeat at 3. And then please come back at 4. Oh, also just to say, if you want the sneaky heads up as to what is coming up next week, I've done it. I had a very important phone call earlier on this morning. Very, very important phone call. And I've published that phone call on the Insta page so you can find out what is happening on that very important day. We are just shy of 500 followers now on that page. So I would love it if you would join in. At Crafters TV team, we're going to post you hints, tips, fun bits, behind the scenes, bloopers, exclusive announcements. So you got the exclusive announcement today of whatever that thing is, and back along in the week, you had the exclusive announcement of the Crafty Deal Reveal show as well. So I'm going to do all that kind of stuff on there because, you know, I can. So yeah, make sure you pop on over there at Crafters TV team. And I've said I'm trying to follow everybody back. This week, if you follow for the first time, I'm going to follow you back. All right, that's the deal. CC has such wonderful combinations of their papers, ribbons and pearls, says Fred. Thank you. And Sparkly Sue says, hello, green number 1. I loved your classes at Craftaganza, says Sparkly Sue. Sparkly Sue, I remember you so well. Great fun and great singing. We were singing David Essex, weren't we? We were singing David Essex in that class, which I can't remember who started that, actually. I can't remember who started that. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. A little picture before we get into this. So Sarah Parks, one of the previous projects from the original box, made the card into a home decor piece. Sarah, that is incredible. That is so good. Really cool, in fact. I love that. So thank you so much, Sarah, for sending that in. And I know someone else has just said that. Oh, hello. Sorry. I don't know, I've done that. It was on the floor and I just stepped on it. There we go. Make sure you keep your tools safely stored away. And thank you to Fred, who says, CC has such wonderful colour combos for their papers, ribbons and pearls. Right, we're going to have a bit of a play and just try and throw something together a little bit like this. So this is the card that was actually in the box. I apologise for my nail as well, my goth nail there. So what I've done, just to save time, is I've made a card base. I've actually done a slightly different card base because this one opens like so. I thought I'd go like so. And I've also cut it in white because I'm going to use the craft card to do the little mat and layer bit there. But in essence, really, I'm just looking at this. I'm trying to decipher this as we go because I've not done this before. I've made my little flower holder just there, like so. So that's on there. That needs to go the other way around, doesn't it, actually? I think. Or does it? Which way around is that? If I folded it the wrong way. Oh, yeah, I have. It needs to go that way around. So that's going to go like so. Or is it? Oh, yes, it is. Sorry, that's all covered up. Yeah, that's going to go on there like so. I might cut that little bit in there as well to kind of, you know, add a little bit of extra to it. But it's basically just a case of cutting out all of your different flowers to create the little bouquet. I'll tell you what I'll do first of all, though, is I will just cut my craft card mat and layer. So this is, what size did we do this? 5.5 by about 4. So we'll bring the guillotine in. And we will. I won't use the craft card, James, which is inside the class, because I'm good like that. Because otherwise, somebody else will, James, but not me, because I'm very, very good like that. What size did I say that was? 5.5 by 4. So we want to go about 5 3/4, which is there, by 3 3/4, don't we? Is that right, everybody? I think it is. We'll soon find out. I do sound like I know what I'm doing. There you go, look at that. Oh, no, it's a little bit too long. Oh, what have I done wrong there then? At least it's long, not short, yeah. 3 3/4, oh, it's 5.5, that's why, it's 5 1/4. Oopsie. 5 1/4. There you go. That's why it was a tad long. There we go. So I'm going to pop that there. Do you know what I might do with that as well, actually, is I might get a little bit of Freya Brown and just give that a little bit of distressing around the outside. Around the outside, around the outside. You know what I'm going to do as well? Oh, that's being thrown around. I'm going to use these finger daubers because the finger daubers are on Shop today as a price drop. Because we dropped the prices earlier on. Yeah, finger daubers are on. So I'll just go around adding a little bit of distressed colour to the side of the cardstock. It just adds a little bit, doesn't it? As the guys would say, it kind of like creates a little bit of a vignette. I love that word, vignette. Just draws the eye in just a little bit. Little tips that I've learned along the way. Correct, Johnny. What you said in my ear is correct. Yes. Thank you. Oh no, it wasn't a price drop. I tell a lie. It wasn't a price drop. It was a it was a weekly bestseller. What do we call them? Recent bestseller. Yeah, we did a lot in that first show. 2 hours. You can watch everything back. We did some brilliant deals. A lot of people said they enjoyed the show that Brent and I did together at 12. So Brent came in and we did Crafters Connect. And a few people were saying they want to see more shows with me and Brent together. So we came up with a show title, the B&B Show. So basically what's going to happen is it's going to be me and Brent on like a B&B style set. We're going to ask Liam to build, yeah. And we're going to be kind of like, whilst one of us is in bed, like the other one's going to be crafting or showing deals. And then because it is like a breakfasty show as well, we're going to do some cooking. So we're going to get the microwave in. Yeah, the microwave. And we're going to do, on the first show, we're going to do scrambled egg in the microwave. on the B&B show. Anybody want to see that? Let me know. The B&B show. And you joke about this, everybody, right? We joke about this. But if you remember back along, the first time the show we're doing at 4 o'clock, we talked about that on air. Do you remember when we were talking about doing like a deal reveal? I mean, I know it was called... we were going to call it Deal or No Deal originally, weren't we? But they've changed the name of it. I think copyright or something, maybe. But yeah, we basically, it was Noel Edmonds. He rang up, he went, oi, you can't do that. If you call it Deal or No Deal, I'm sending Mr. Blobby round. Oh, man, never mind, we'll cover that up. So yeah, blobby, blobby, blobby. So that's what happened with that show, you know, and it became a thing. So never say never, everybody. Right, so that's me, Matt and Leia done there. Oh, a bit of glue spurting out the bottom there, but that's fine. I'll pop that to one side. Now I need to cut all of these bits and pieces. We're going to do some foliage. I'll pop that to one side because I'll use that again in just a second, because what I've pulled across to work with these colours here is like lemon tonic, honey pot, and then the pine tree, which I'll probably add to these bits and pieces as we go. But we need to cut out the sunflowers first of all. So let's build those up, shall we? Can I use this cardstock, James? It's the cardstock. I mean, you have to say yes, because otherwise I can't do the demo. It's fine. It's fine. So it's fine. We can get some more. I'm going to use this. It's only yellow cardstock, isn't it? At the end of the day. So how many do I want to cut? I'll cut 2, because there's 2 on this like finished sample that we're going to create here. So we'll do that twice over. Going through the mini, so I better cut that a bit, don't I? So we'll just slice that through there. How's everyone doing, by the way, in the comments? Everybody good? Everybody enjoying the show? Oh, I've cut that a bit tight, haven't I? It's fine. Go on. Oh, yeah, I've cut that tight. Bit bigger down the bottom there. There we go. Pop that in. Yeah, so obviously you can run these through your mini, run these through your MIDI as well if you're more of a manual user. You go on there. You go on there, and don't move. I should tape. Oh, that's fine. I should tape these. I know what you're thinking. Why doesn't he just tape them down and save himself a bit of faff? Because I live life on the edge, everybody. That's why. I'm living life on the edge. So let's have a look there. Oh, that one's nice. There we go. Boom shakala, as Sarah would say. And then that one there. So then what you can do, you see, you piece those in between each other like so. I mean, you can shape those as well, I suppose, if you wanted to, but that's the first 2. I'll just cut those again. I'll get another one out of there, won't I? Will I? Yeah. Get you out of there, and then I'll use one other bit to cut the next bit of the sunflowers. Any more comments? That is beautiful, says Keena. Thank you, Keena. I mean, I've not even finished yet, but thank you very much indeed for that lovely comment coming through. Ready? Got you. Stephen Ferguson is in. Green number 10, Stephen. Yes, I remember you were in the class where we were singing along to David Essex. Hold me close, don't let me go. Oh, no. And I'll just do one more little cut here. That one we need. Think I love you and I think that you know. Do you know? You go on there. So then we've done all of our little flowery bits. Come down a little bit. Wow. Wow. There you go. You go on there like so. And have we got 15 minutes. Rattling through. We're fine. How long? 13, did you say? All right, don't be pedantic. Oh, hello. There you go. So flower, that is good. That's that bit done. Next, I'll use my craft card that I've got here to cut these little bits in the centre. So what do you call them again? Losing my words here. Stamens. So we'll cut the stamens out. This show is fantastic, says Kelly. It's always nice to see you crafting, Ben. Thank you, guys. I genuinely only craft now because I know that you guys don't laugh. Do you know what I mean? And I mean that in the nicest way. I always worry thinking, oh, he's not the best in the world, this guy. But because I know you guys are very, very supportive and, you know, you kind of cheer me on and that's why I like to have a go. And, you know, it feels like it would have been a pretty dull last 20 minutes because all I would have been doing would be going over the deals again. You've seen it now, haven't you? So you know what the deal is. It's just a case of you deciding whether or not you want to grab the new one. You want to grab this set that I'm working with now, you know, and I'm just sort of having a go myself, which is quite nice to do actually, because as I say, I do like to craft, I do like to have a bit of a play, so it's lovely to get the opportunity to be able to do that. Oh yeah, that goes in there. It's got like a little embossed detail in there too. Oh, I was just dropping that down going, I'm trying to get the dye off. It's already come out of the dye, Ben. You absolute monkey. Right, so we need to cut again. I'll put a bit of fry brown on that as well, just to add a little bit of detail to that. And I'm also going to ink the flowers up too, just to give that a little bit more dimension. So you see, like, I mean, I'm obviously rushing through this because I've only got now, I think, 12 minutes left. You'll take a little bit of time doing this and you won't have to rush through. The whole point is that you're going to take your time, have a bit of fun, you know. Where's that gone? There it is. Have a bit of fun. You know, enjoy the process. You're not going to be kind of led by TV time as to how quickly you're going to be doing your project. Right, flowers done. Let's see, bow next. Bow, 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 bow. So we'll get a little bit of that red up here. Where's the bow? That's quite small, isn't it? So we'll cut that there. Again, the good thing about this is, of course, you know, you're going to get the cardstock to work with in the collection, but then if you decide you want to make this for another time of the year, or you want to, you know, potentially use different colours for different flowers, you've got the ability to be able to do that, because then you just play with your own cardstock and you play with your own papers, you know. So that's why I say is if you look after these sets, you can make these last a lifetime, really. Just, I mean, don't throw them around like I'm doing now, you know, basically. Just look after them properly. Treat them with the respect that they deserve, Ben, for goodness sake. What's next? Oh, I'll tell you what I'll do now as well. Just whilst you've got a bit of the brown cardstock. 10 minutes. 10 minutes, get a clock on the screen. Come on, let's get some pressure going. Can he complete a card in 10 minutes? I don't know why I keep putting the machine over there, because I need it. Every time I put it back over there. But there you go, there's a little tag. I'm very methodical when I craft. Does anyone else craft like this? I feel like, you know, I like to get all the bits and pieces done first, so that I know where they are, and then I can kind of craft as I go. Do you know what I might do as well, actually, now, whilst I'm thinking? I might very quickly just stamp that, because that's something that's going to catch up on me at the end of the show, if not. Now, stamping platforms, there's the next thing, isn't it? Oh, dear, where's this? Where are they? Where are they? Hey, what? Bottom right? No, not there. Oh, here we go. There we are. Yeah. Oh, dear. God, I leave it in a right mess over here, don't they, the experts? Oh, dear, oh, dear. Right, where are you going? You're going on there. Right, so what does that say? Oh, thinking of you. Well, that's quite nice, isn't it? Thinking of you. Right, so you go on there. You're a bit crookedy now, aren't you? So we'll ink that up. That's just with me finesse. I mean, it doesn't really matter. That's just a bit of black ink on the thinking of you. We'll pop that down over here. Just line that up. I'm not too worried about how that's going to go, but that should do about there. Boing. Thinking of you. Bosh. That done. Right, next. You go on there, see, keeping everything neat and tidy together so we're not losing it. Foliage next. How long have we got? 9 minutes. All right, we're okay. We're okay. Where's the card base gone? Where's it? Dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Is it there? Nope. Eh? Oh, it's there. It's here. So don't worry, I found it. I found it. You do lose stuff over here, 100% you do. Sticking that down so it grabs a little bit more. Right, so you're going to go on the front like so. That's it, like that. Brilliant. Foliage, foliage, foliage. Right, let's cut all of this out. I might need, tell you what I'm going to do. I might switch over to Oh, actually, are you on? The light is on, but no one's home. Right, you're coming into play now, big boy, because I need to cut a few bits here. I'm going to do it in one fell swoop because we're running out of time. So I'm going to pop you on there, I'm going to pop you on there, and you on there. And actually, I'll cut that twice in just a second. Do I need to stick these down? I probably do. Tape! Tape! Where's the tape gone? Ah, tape. Oh, yes! The box. Thank you, James. Thank goodness for you. With I got a box in here that people aren't allowed to use or something. What is the box that I've got? A surprise box. Surprise! Right, so you can go on there. Right, quickly. Oh, look at that. Like a glove. Oh, that'll do, innit? Whack that through. There we go. It's just having fun with this. Like, obviously, I'm rushing through it now. You'll take a lot more time. Ben, you've become very comfortable in connecting with your inner crafter. Very impressive, Angela. Thank you. And it's not easy to do this and, like, kind of, like, chat and craft at the same time. I find it hard to chat at the best of times and then craft as well. It does make it a little bit more difficult. I tell you what, I might just quickly try and cut that. I know we are rapidly running out of time. I've got to stick all this down. How long have I got? 6 minutes? How long have I got? Oh, get a pokey tool, Ben. It would just be so much easier. Ben, just get a pokey tool. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let's pop you there. Pop you there. Oh, I'm going to need a pokey tool. Pokey tool! Is there one in this box here? Ah, yes, there is. My goodness me, this box is full of all sorts of surprises. All right. Right, come out wherever you are. Out you come, you little monkey. There you go. Well, I never did. Still don't want to come out. I might not get time to stick this all down now, but you see, you've got a finished sample there anyway. Why is that not coming out? There you go. Come on. Prise that one out of there. So we've got that. We've got a little leaf. You can come out of here. There you go. Oh, you came out nice and easy. These are little embossing dies as well, so you see that you've got some detailed embossing these too when you pop these out, which is really nice. It kind of just finishes it off really nicely. Oh, come on. You knew I was going to... You just knew it. I've got to do a few more very quickly. Just to get a little bit more foliage, and then I'm going to stick it all on. I'm not going to get time to cut the inside of the bouquet, but that's fine. You get the general gist with this. And look, as I say, I am here to show you that you can have a lot of fun with this, even if you are, you know, someone perhaps who hasn't crafted a whole lot. You can certainly create something that looks pretty cool in double quick time. And I've literally done this in what, 15 minutes, something like that. So we'll whack that through again. So we've got a bit more foliage, and then we'll start. I don't know where that's come from. We'll start to stick it together. You're doing a grand job, Ben, says Sparkly Sue. Doing a great job today, says Sandy. You are the man. And Charlotte says, you do a great job, Ben. It's nice to see a guy making cards. Nothing says female on any of these kits. Absolutely, it doesn't say female, does it? You know, anybody can have a go. You know, have a play, have some fun. Just get to grips with your inner crafter. Right, what have we got now? 5 minutes? 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Right. Come on, Ben, you're going to have to go very quickly here now to get these all stuck in. I don't think I'm going to get them all stuck down, but it's fine. You see the general gist of this. Another little bit here. You come. Maybe I'll just pop them in place for you so you can sort of see how they should look. And then this one here. By the way, don't forget, hour's time, the brand new show, Crafty Deal Reveal. I don't know what's in the boxes. I don't know what the prices will be, so it will be as much of a surprise for you as it is to me. 3 minutes. All right, so we'll just very quickly pop this together. Have we got oh, we have as well. You beauty. So I'll stick this together. So it would have been nice with this to have the little inner bit, but obviously I haven't had time to make that. Foam pads, we'll just lift this up very quickly to give that a bit of lift off the page. And again, you will have so much more time than me. Isn't it funny as well? Like when I was in the gym this morning, and I was doing some planks, if you know what those are in the world of fitness. Time goes so slowly, but when you're on TV and you're having to make a project, isn't it funny how the time flies away from you so very quickly? Did you say I had 3 minutes on the last call? 3 minutes, okay. So we're going to pop that one just up there, like so. And then we'll pop the little ribbon on the front. You can go on with a little bit of, actually no, I'll use the tape pen again, it's fine. We'll tape pen you on. So you can go like under there. Where's the little thank you? We'll pop you, or thinking of you, we'll pop you on as well. Oh my goodness me. Where are you going to go? Maybe, should we pop you like that? I think maybe. Thinking of you. Oh, I haven't stuck these together, have I? I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because we're rapidly running out of time. A minute and a half. I just kind of place these, like you know how this is going to look. You're going to pop that one there, stick all of these together to create your beautiful little flowers. Like that one might go there, like so. And then of course you can thread in your foliage. I'll stick this all together a little bit later on for you, but look, it doesn't really matter where that goes. You can, obviously you want to keep it in place, so you can stick it into an envelope and it's not going to stick out everywhere. But you get the kind of gist with this. Add a few little leaves in there, like so. That one you could sort of maybe tuck in around the back also. That kind of thing, is what you can do. Obviously, you'd add a little bit of ink to your petals there. You'd add a little bit of ink, I think, to maybe the side of your little sentiment. And maybe, as I say, you'd have a little tuck-in on the bouquet itself as well. But that's the kind of thing that you can do when you've got a minute or two. I've timed that out to perfection, just like the experts do. I talk to myself when I'm crafting or sewing, says Charlotte Bruce. I have to talk, because otherwise you just watch me in silence. But thank you so much. The Weekend Wonder, make sure you grab it, and they're repeating this show as well, aren't they? You'll see me crafting right across the weekend. We're back in just a few moments' time with another rerun and that brand new show in an hour. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye for now.